銀河鉄道39エターヌル
Okay, let's read Chapter 4 of Volume 4 of Galaxy Express 39 Eternal. We're starting here. We'll see the title here in a page or two. Unusual title name, but we'll get there when we see it. We're starting here. We see Kanon and Shasho in the engine room. Watashi wa Kanon. As for me, Canon. So I am Canon. Kikansha Shiurokuju ni 48 go. The engine car C6248. 39, the 39. 空間軌道の経路がねじ曲がっているデータをよく点検して修正しなさい. Okay, this is a little bit of an unusual start. She appears to be like saying who she is multiple ways. The space railways like course or direction, needle, keiro, course, route. Neji magateru it's twisting. The space orbit, the space railway, the course of the space railway is twisting. Neji magaru. Yeah, twisting, being wrapped, distorted. Okay. Data o yoku tenken shite. Tenken. Inspection. Do inspection well of the data. Inspect the data well and do like correction, I guess. Shusei. I said shusho, but shusei. Do amendment or correction. And she's making a request. Okay, so that's how this is starting. Data, the orbit, the railway is being distorted. Do correction of the data. Oh, and what I didn't put in tenken. Inspection. Do inspection. Okay. And then it's still her talking. Kochira 39C. Yeah. Kochira 39C6248 go. This is 39C6248. Kyodai namae mas atsuryoku ga kyodai na minus atsuryoku ga koho yori sekkin chu shusei wa fukano. Shusei wa fukano. Sarani magarimasu. Okay. A giant minus pressure or a giant negative pressure energy from the behind direction is in the middle of approaching. And koho. Yeah, just in the rear behind. As for amendment or correction, it's impossible. As for amendment, correction, it's impossible. Already too late twisting. Already too late turning. Now, maybe that, well, it says Kochira 39. This is the 39. So, okay, it is what it is. We go from that introduction, which is very unusual, into this. We see the Arcadia with Harlock ship. Go. There's the train, and we get our introduction for Chapter 4. Paranato Harakiri. Paranato Harakiri. So it's Wakusei, but pronounced in a planet. Planet Harikari. Planet slicing your belly open. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows what this is going to be about? I mean, Arcadia Golda. It's the Arcadia. Isoide yoru no ne. Oi nuite iku wa. It's hurrying, and like passing through. It's going and passing through. Oi nuku. Yeah, no, overtaking. It's overtaking, surpassing. Us, in other words. Okay. 毎度お騒がせいたしますです。はい。And so he's doing his normal, like, pardon the interruption. Every time a big uproar doing it is indeed. Oh, there's only one cat poster back there at this. このような言うのありさまではありますが、次の停車駅は、はらきり。停車時間は、12時間12分12秒であります。はい。Okay. Change this. Camera is always off center. This manner of a mess, it is このようなありさま. An ありさま, state, condition, like things are like this. In this manner of a state, things are. But as for the next train stopping station, it is harakiri. Harakiri. As for the train stopping time, 12 hours, 12 minutes, 12 seconds, it is indeed harakiri. I am just curious how the dictionary defines harakiri. Ritual suicide, self-disembowelment, harakiri. Just in case you weren't sure. Also known as seppuku, but it's paranato harakiri. 古代日本の侍が自らの責任を取って何く命を絶作法のこと。Okay, so ancient times, Japan's samurai. The samurai of ancient Japan, oneself taking duty or taking responsibility upon oneself and whatever this is. You've got Mizu. We've got Isagiyoku. Isagiyoku. Bravely, manly. Manfully. Manfully? Bravely and manfully. Full of mans. Isagiyoku inochi osetsu. So bravely severing their life. And the thing of a method thing. Sakuho? No. Saho. Oh, manners, etiquette. A thing of etiquette or manners, severing the life bravely, manfully, taking responsibility upon oneself, the samurais of ancient Japan. Toku ni nani no tame ni wa ishi o motte sei o shimasu. Okay, so especially something about the name. The name. Just looking for that second kanji. There it is. Meiyo. Honor. Toku ni meiyo no tame ni wa. As for the purposes of honor, credit, prestige, especially, holding one death. Ishi o motte? This must be a different pronunciation than ishi. Shinu. Ishi. Laying down one's life, dying. So laying down one's life and an expression of sei. Sincerity, good faith. Okay. So an expression of sincerity of good faith, basically laying down one's life for the purposes of honor, especially. Samurai wa monosugoi senshi datta to iu kara na. As for the samurai, super incredible warriors were, it's that sort of thing, right? Kasa ni kita koto ga aru yo. From mother, hearing event exists. So I heard about them from my mom. Okay. Tetsuro, genki ka? Horoku da. Okay, so this is a little odd, but with the speech bubbles. But Tetsuro, are you well? It's Harlock. So this is Harlock from over there. I guess that's supposed to show that the message is going over here, but you know, whatever. Yoku kike. Listen well. 39の後方から暗黒優勢が全く同じコースをたどって何ているぞ. Okay, so listen well. From the rear direction of the 39, a dark wandering planet, a yusei. Yeah, wandering star planet. A darkness wandering star planet is wholly the same course, like following, I guess, tadote. Yeah, following, pursuing, and whatever this is. Semeteru, approaching, drawing near. Okay, so there is a dark wandering planet from the rear direction of the 39 that is approaching, following and approaching on the same, completely same course as the 39. Ankoku yusei, dark wandering planet? Shitsuryo wa, as for the material? Like the substance of the planet? Shitsu. Ryo. No, shitsu. The mass. Shitsuryo wa chikyu no yaku 3 bai. Okay, so as for the mass of this darkness wandering planet, it is approximately 3 times of the Earth. So it's approximately 3 times heavier than the Earth. Kono mama de iku to 39の次の停車駅、harakiri o shokugeki suru. Nani totsu suru zo. Is that ei suru zo? Anyway, okay. As things are as they now, if you go as things are now, the 39's next station will do direct attack of harakiri, will do like penetration or whatever. So chokugeki, yeah, a direct hit. So if things are going as they are now, it's going to do a direct hit on harakiri, the 39's next station. It will do, I don't think that's a totsu. Let's see, that's totsu that we want, but we want it in the last position. Sho totsu, collision. It's going to collide. It will do collision. Okay. Zo. Chokugeki, direct hit. Sho totsu, collision. We need a counter again where Tetsuro, all he does is repeat what was just said with a question. Soda. That's right. It is that way. Oh, this is the observation car. Tenbolsha? There's a temple. Tenbolsha. Yeah. Tenbol. Tenbolsha e itte sono me de kakunin shiro. So that's right. Go towards or go to the viewing car, basically the observation car, and with those eyes do confirmation. So basically, go to the observation car and see for yourself. Tenbolsha, Tenbolsha. The viewing car, the viewing car. Oh gosh. Ah! I love it. That's no darkness wandering star. Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay. Let me zoom out. And we go from right from that into a double pager. All right. So Harlock is going to continue to talk to them. Apparently it's not completely dark. There's definitely lights on the surface, so maybe he'll talk about that. Let's see what he's saying here. Are wa da queen no ayamaru hoshi de wa nai. As for that thing, meaning this thing, as for that thing, the Dark Queen's manipulating planet is not. So that is not a planet that the Dark Queen is manipulating. Ayamaru? To manipulate? No, it's okay. It's not Ayamaru. It is to manipulate. Come on. Oh, wait. I had it on the wrong thing. It's still not Ayamaru. What is to manipulate? Oops, no, wrong thing. No, give me with he, not he. What the heck? Oh. All right. Ayatsuru. Not Ayamaru, Ayatsuru. Ayatsuru hoshi de wa nai. So again, as for that thing, it's not a planet that the Dark Queen is manipulating. Or it's not a manipulation planet of the Dark Queen. Okay. Shizen ni sonzai suru rekishi no furui fute kiro yusei da. Naturally doing existence, old history, non-standard orbit wandering planet it is. Okay, fute is the oddest thing there. Irregular, indeterminate, unsecure, indefinite, undecided. So yeah, that's, yeah, so it's a wandering planet with a undecided orbit, uncertain orbit, indefinite orbit from, like, again, old of history that exists naturally. Shoumen ga osoroshii hodo koushitsu de ikanaru hoshi. The surface is a horrific extent of hard material, hard substance. Hoshitsu. Yeah, hardness. So the surface is a horrific extent of hardness. So it's a very hard surface. Ikanaru hoshi. I guess for any kind of planet. I guess it's very hard to compare to any other kind of planet. Tatoe. Oh, nani hoshi ni. For example, if what do we want to have this? Oh, did I not put say in the dictionary? Oh well, I was gonna grab hoshi. What type of planet is this? Kousei, fixed star. So not a planet, a meteorite. So a fixed star. Tatoe kousei ni 衝突しても自らは損撃を to not lose. 恐るべき優勢だ. Okay. So if as a fixed star, even if due collision, as for oneself, Sonsho, damage, injury. Oh, is that Ushinao? Oh, it's not Ushinao. Why am I blanking on this one? Oh, it's just to take responsibility for. Okay. 追わない、恐るべき優勢だ. 恐るべき again is a dreadful planet. So, okay. Again, if towards a fixed star, as for oneself, even if due collision, not bearing damage, horrific wandering star. Yeah, so it's a horrific wandering star that will not be damaged. It won't take on any damage even if it collides with a fixed star. Okay. It's that hardness. It's that hard. Okay, well that's great. All right. Is that Shoshoni? Yeah, Shoshoni. Shoshoni, here and there, in some parts, several places. Oops. That's funny. I guess you could use either that or the this show of Tokoro. Anyway, Shosho ni hikari no unnari ga mieru daro. あれがあの優勢の文明の証だ. Really? Okay. In some plates, here and there, the unnari? No. Rennari? What is this? Series. Oh, tsuranari. Shosho ni hikari no tsuranari ga mieru daro. So here and there, in some parts, a series of lights are visible, aren't they? Those things that wandering planets cultures proof. So those lights are evidence, proof of culture of that wandering planet. I guess Akashi, yeah, evidence, proof, testimony. And again, Bunmei is like culture, civilization. Yeah, okay. Hey, Wayako, how's it going? Bunmei no Akashi, proof of culture, evidence of culture. Okay, so we kind of get like a pause point here. We're going to keep going because the chapter is a little bit longer and we're going to attempt to get halfway through. And this is not quite the halfway point, even though we're going to get a stopping and a starting point here. So let's go ahead and see what this is trying to say. Hoshi no umi sumu semeitai de jibun no unmei o control dekiru shuzoku wa mare na sonzai da. Mare, that's like rare. Yeah, mare is rare, seldom. And shuzoku is like breed or tribe. Yeah, race or tribe. So, in the Sea of Stars, living life forms. So life forms that live in the Sea of Stars, one's own fate, controlling possibility. As for tribes, rare existence is. So to put that all together, as for species, family, tribes that are able to control their own fate, as life forms living in the universe or in the Sea of Stars, it's a rare existence. So there are very few that can control their own fate. That is not gyaku. Oh yeah, sakara enai. Like on the contrary. Sakara enai. Not able to defy. Oh no, I missed a whole line. Sorry. Daishizen no naniri ni wa sakara enai. As for to the something of great nature, not able to defy. Okay, well, that's going to make sense if like there's not a lot of species that can control their own fate. They're not able to go against, like, this is going to be something about like destiny or something. Okay, this is an unusual kanji. I think I'm just going to have to type this in. Okay, what do we have here? We have something that kind of looks like Mimi, but I don't know that it is. And then we have this. This is unusual. You don't usually see something like this. Yeah, Providence. What is this? Toru. Setsu Sho. Vicarious surrogate act in addition to. Okay. Setsuri. Divine providence dispensation. Okay. So as for towards divine dispensation of great nature, not able to defy. それが大部分の命の の限界である. That thing, like this whole situation, that thing is the limit of life of a great part. Like or maybe of the majority, daibubun. Yeah, of the majority. Yeah. Okay, so that makes sense. That thing, meaning this situation, meaning one's own fate being unavoidable, is the majority's life's, I guess, like limit. Genkai. Okay. この暗黒優勢もまたそれらの中の一つだ. Is that supposed to be hitotsu? That darkness wandering planet also, again, those among one. So it's one amongst of all those that run into this problem, meaning it can't control its own fate. Yeah, so that darkness wandering planet also is one amongst like all of those. Sorera. Shikashi, however, この優勢は, as for this wandering star, それ自体が他の惑星にとっては何となる? Shitai is just, or jitai, one's own body. Itself. Okay, so however, as for this wandering planet, that thing itself, as for concerning other planets, it becomes something. That's of Ido, right? No? Irioku. Kyoi, a threat, a menace. It becomes a threat and menace as for concerning other planets. So, again, however, as for this wandering planet, that thing itself, as for concerning other planets, it becomes a threat. Okay, I guess because it's so hard. Anyway, you can connect the dots. Shi o hakobu, carrying death, transporting death. Shinigami teki na. Is that Chukume? No. Oh. Shukume. Fate, destiny. Seoteru. Yeah, okay, so transporting death, carrying death, like a shinigami, like like a god of death, destiny, bearing. Seote. No, se-o. To be burdened. Yeah, so that it's like burdened with a death god like destiny, carrying death. Jeez. So, indeed, 暗黒の不安定な死神である. Indeed, it is a god of death, of like uneasy, unstable darkness. Yeah. Unstable. Cranky darkness. Okay. All right. Well, that's pretty grim. Pretty grim. Again, we're going to keep going because the halfway point of the chapter is really like a few pages from here. So we're going to keep going. The next page looks very similar. We got the train down there at the bottom. Ooh. And we get our scroll up here. So let's go up here. 不定軌道優勢ですスウォード直託すれば死の剣の剣の剣という意味になる。Okay. So irregular orbit, wandering star, death sword, desu swordo. If due direct translation, choku taku? No. Choku shaku. It's choku something. If due direct chokoyaku. Yeah, if do a direct or literal translation of desu swordo, it's okay, yeah. It's sword of death. It's that sort of meaning it becomes. Okay, it's tsurugi. So as usual, right, we see a name that is based off of English, but pronounced in Japanese. And so we also then get for the Japanese reader, just in case they don't know what swordo is, which, we get the help here for tsurugi. Or is it tsuruza? It would help if I... Tsurugi, yeah, okay. That is not a very common pronunciation for that kanji, which is also why it's got the hiragana. If that weren't there, I would have said shino-ken. That would have been the most likely pronunciation of that. So we get this to sort of denote a more specific, I guess, type of sword. In any case, you get the meaning here. The name of this planet is Death Sword, but the Japanese reader is given Shino Tsurugi to inform the reader that it is the sword of death. It becomes that meaning. 宇宙にはその存在の記録はない. As for in the universe, that existence's record, as for that, does not exist. So there is no record of that thing existing in the universe, apparently. 記録不可能なほどの不定軌道さまよ大優勢である. Record not being possible extent of an irregular orbit. Samayo is to like wander. To wander about, to roam about, to loiter. Big wandering planet it is. So it's a big wandering planet that wanders about with the extent, or with a irregular orbit to the extent that records aren't possible. So it's doing this. And then it hits you. And you die. Like the death sword. Okay. I'm doing my best with my animations. Kanon-san, death sword o furikiremasu ka? Kono mama de? Okay, Ms. Cannon, death sword, able to shake off as things are now? So Ms. Cannon, are you able to shake off the death sword with things as they are now? Furikire is, again, to like shake loose, shake free from. Aite wa, this is Kanon responding, Kanon. Aite wa daiyusei desu. As for the adversary, or as for the other party, it is a big wandering planet. Desu sword jitai no inryoku mo koho kara surinai no hikitsuke っていますか? Okay, so the death sword itself's in-ryoku, like gravity or like attraction. Yeah, it's attraction. Even or also the attraction of the death sword itself from the rear direction, the 3-9 is pulling. Okay, so the thing is pulling at the 3-9 from behind with the attraction of its own body. Death sword itself. このままでも十分振り切れます。大丈夫です。This, things as they are now, even so. So even with things as they are now, sufficient shaking off will do. It's fine. 惑星腹切りへはどれくらい先につけるのかのんさん? As for the planet, no, the planet Harakiri, as for towards the planet Harakiri, to what extent, how long ahead able to arrive, Ms. Cannon? So how, I guess like how much in front, meaning time or whatever, will we arrive at Harakiri? Harakiriへは56時間と34分3秒です。As for to Harakiri, 56 hours, 34 minutes, and 3 seconds it is. 39にとっての時間は十分ですか? For the 3-9, or concerning the 3-9, as for time, it's sufficient. Three-9通常動力出力全開. Okay, so 3-9, she's basically going at like full power here. 通常 common movement output all open. Okay, she's got her hand on a switch here. So there we go. I guess the train's now going faster. All right, there we go. So they're leaving Desusodo a little bit behind. Oh, I've got one of these little stress toys in my office. Okay, we get a whole page here. Oh, there's the train. They appear to be approaching some planets. We see Tetsuro and Meitoru up there. So take a look. Very interesting planet. What have we got? 振り切ったと思ったら前方に腹切りだ. So, broke free, shook free, when thought, in the ahead direction, it's harakiri. So this is sort of like, just when I thought we broke free, harakiri is directly ahead. Or harakiri is in the forward direction. いやー、なんだい、6個もある衛星だ。衛星は。Wow, what is this? Even those 6 existing satellites, as for that. Eisei is just like satellites, like moons. Yeah, this is planet Harakiri. Okay, so what is this?
It's a Japanese knife that my sister-in-law gave me, and it's used for harikiri or kukisaki or whatever that's called.
Kukisaki.
Vegetables, depending on what your mood is.
Well, hopefully they'll be in the mood for vegetables on the planet. Thank you. Yeah, so all those 6 satellites also. So let me zoom back out. So there we go, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's not just planet Harakiri. Okay. 惑星本体にもへこがあるし。Is it へこ? No, it's close. It's dense. Bumps. Literally, this is like the best kanji ever. O totsu. O totsu ga aru shi. So, also on the planet itself, the body of the planet itself, bumps, unevenness, roughness exists. And you can see, right, the kanji are the bump, the divot and the bump. 衛星にもそれぞれ人の住むコロニーが作られている。No, this is made to do talking. 惑星本体にも凹凸があるし、衛星にもそれぞれ人の住むコロニーが作られているわ。Okay, so that is still correct. Also on those satellites, individual or here and there, each respectively, people living colonies are being constructed. Okay, so there are colonies on the other planets as well. Whoa. Oh boy. Oh, 綺麗。綺麗な星だね。大優星の接近できっと大騒ぎになってるね。Okay, it's a pretty planet, isn't it? With the direct approach, with the approaching of the big wandering planet, certainly a big uproar it will become. もうね。そうだといいけど、ここは宇宙でも特別な星よ。It is that way. そうだといいけど, but it's fine. It's good. It's fine. Like, yeah, it'll be fine. As for this place, even the universe, it's a special planet. Like, this is a special planet even for the universe. Oh no, don't tell me. Never mind. We'll just wait and see. This is decreased speed. Heru. Gen. Gensoku. This is Kanon-san speaking. Gensoku 60% から 40% へ. So decrease speed 60% from 60% to 40%. Deceleration, also known as 発射時には注意しないとやばいでありますか? Okay, so as for to the train launching time, if don't do caution, bad event exists. So it's going to be bad if we don't pay attention to the Hasha time. Oh, the train departure time, I guess. I guess he's already thinking ahead to when they leave. 私はこの惑星が不安です. As for me, this planet is uneasiness. It's anxiety, it's insecurity. 前に来た時も, even the time that came before, ここはテトロさん向きではありません. As for this place, Mr. Tetsuro, like suited for isn't. It's not suited or suitable for Mr. Tetsuro. Okay, this is what Claire is saying. As for me, this planet is uneasiness. Or like, I'm anxious about this planet. Also the time that came before, as for this place, it's like not suitable for Mr. Tetsuro. Whoa. カレーさんのよう kan wa atarimasu kara ne. Hai. As for the premonitions of Miss Claire, they're correct. Atarimasu. They're like spot on. Yeah. Indeed. Okay. Zoo. So there's the Queen Emeraldus. Emeraldus go mo kita. The Emeraldus also arrived, has come. Yappari ne, as expected. Go. Okay, with that is the halfway point for this chapter, roughly from the reading, how much we have left to read. So we're going to pause there. We'll see maybe why they call this planet Harakiri. Who knows? Who knows? What's going to happen with the dark wandering planet coming in? Who knows? Hopefully we'll all see what happens next time.